That's where it'd be at, yeah. I was looking for, took up, I don't know what I could do.
Just another day in paradise.
Like, I'm not finding that part on the meeting.
I was gonna say, that's it.
I saw you later.
Shannon, we'll get you up to pass everything out for a while.
When she told me that it was gonna be great, it's gonna be straight.
I asked her if there was gonna be somebody here.
I need that.
How's come they covered up the clock?
It's not there.
I know, but it used to be over there.
Mhm.
It's 5:29, for sure.
Okay.
Don't forget to hit your button.
Yeah, don't we have one more?
Zach said he would be here.
Would be here, or would not?
Actually, hold on. I don't think he ever actually called me back. No, he said he'd be here. Yeah,
Okay.
he never said he was gonna be late, something could happen. We have a form, but
Yeah, we could email them.
it's 5:30.
You already screwed it up.
I already got it messed up. This meeting of the Putnam County Area Planning Commission will now come to order. This is dated July the 14th, 2025, 5:30. Roll call, please.
Kevin Scobie,
Present.
Jenna Neese. Here. Jay Alcorn,
Here.
Andy Beck,
Here.
Greg Williams.
Here.
Zach Bowers,
Here.
James McKee.
Here.
Also present is Jim Inslee, county attorney, and Lisa Steiner, planning director. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Under new business, we have the Aspire Building Group. This is a major subdivision to be known as Southern Acres. This is in Greencastle Township. Evidently, this is currently zoned R Residential 3, and this is on the south side of town, east of Casey's, for anybody that doesn't know. So, would someone like to speak on behalf?
Sure. All right, well, good afternoon. I do have some packets of the information from Kevin there at the end of the table, if you want to pass them around there. Yeah, this is Dave Drake, Fire Building Group, my partner James Carroll. We're presenting today, that's some interest. So what I want to talk to you about a little bit, because I know we've had quite a few questions, or I've had some calls and questions regarding what's coming into the area. Anything related to the design itself, we've got Fishback here, we've got Tablet there representing Fishback, showing some of the questions. We've been doing the detailed design for us and working with the county and the city on their plans. So as we said, we are Southern Acres Development. Our plan is to bring in, and I think I've talked about this before, 94 units. We're going to probably be a few more, but after the design and where we were with the wetlands and where we're looking at with the pond, we have to take a few units off. In that, just to be clear, these are not Section 8. These are not rentals. These are purchases. I've had quite a few calls on, what are we doing there? These are going to be townhomes, triplex, duplex, triplexes. In that pack, you'll see we've got some preliminary designs there of what those look like. So if you look at the first one, we'll have eight duplexes that are, you'll see on the property when we get to it, that are going to be a combination of what we call the aspen and the dogwood. Should be on the left-hand side of the folder. Those are the design look they are. Now, these are not finalized. The floor plans themselves, some of the things that we do not have finalized yet is what the facades will look like. Some of that will be based upon some of the costs on that. But you can see what they'll be laid out as part of duplexes. And then the interior design of what those are laid out to be. Some of this this is subject to change, and the reason I said is because we're gonna allow some options as we get a little bit deeper in it. But I wanted everybody to have a chance to see what the duplexes were gonna look like. Also, then, we've got the triplexes, and there's gonna be 26 triplexes, which is a total of 78. And those, and there'll be an option, those are the elm, the birch, and the dogwood. And looking at those, you'll see that there are options available on those also. But again, those are the primary, it looks like the front pages, if you look at it, you have the front and the back view, and then the internal, what they'll look like. Okay? These homes, now, the background on these homes, we've built these as standalones. They've been very popular for us, and this is now simply taking those and combining those in single level homes with an option for second level for those that want to expand. The price range on these homes is going to be between, right now, as we're saying, we're trying to be in that $315 to $350 range. There's some factors that come into play here. One is we're still working with the community development group on potential infrastructure funding. If we can get some funding, we can push the prices down or even drop them down right now. Again, we are in the phases of still pricing this out, but that's the target market. That's the market when we worked with the Thrive Group, who was also working with community development, who said that is a key component for what's going to sell in the Greencastle area. As I said, this will be an HOA community, which will have covenants and restrictions in it. Some benefits to that. One is it keeps everything uniform. Two is you don't have the issues of people not taking care of their yards. The HOA will cover the trash services, and the HOA will cover the yard services, along with cleaning the sidewalks and standardizing the mailboxes. So the look and feel will stay very uniform and neat. What you'll notice in there is that in the covenants, if you read through those, you'll see, and I won't read all of them to you, but I'll touch on, we're going to allow campers in those areas. Again, these are purchases, so when you purchase it, you're purchasing from the firewall to the property itself. Unfortunately, those individuals that live in the center units, they're going to own their property firewall, front and backyard. So those will probably be the cheaper models. Okay. No clotheslines. The HOA will review any fence request. The fences will be uniform because we want to make sure we can cater to people that have dogs, children, and older individuals. We still plan to have a dog park at the back of the property where there is you don't have to go to it, but where we have the retention pond, we have a dog park. And I think we're going to put some gravel parking there for people that want to do that. But again, I stress is that we're trying to cater to both elderly people or people that do not want to deal with yard work, new families, and then those individuals that are just looking to have a home in the area there. There'll be no above ground swimming pools. We will have dusted on lights. Our plan is to follow the county guidelines except for the utilities. Utilities, we will follow the city guidelines because we've already made commitments. The sewer, the water will be supplied by them, and we will follow their guidelines and use their subs where need be, where we can, and then have them do the inspections on those hookups as those are being delivered. Okay. I kind of touched base, like I said, you could read through all of this. I guess what I would do is just ask if there's any, and then that's clarify what we're planning on putting there. If we have questions regarding the design and development of it, then again, we've got Tabitha here, we can answer any questions. I know this went through a tech review. There were some follow-up questions that I worked with Fishback on, and I think they're supplying those information too, but I'll pause and we'll see what questions you may have.
And then can I add too, so I'm James Barrett. Just so you know, we have 5 different home plans. And so when we give you this where the threeplex is or the duplex and you think, okay, this is what it might look like, we're giving them an option of 5 different plans. So, and as we sell them, we don't know what each building will be. So each building obviously will be its own, it'll be drawn up plans, and then when we go for the permits. So every building could look different. It just depends on what's the popular home that And what we've done to make them all the same, everything that we've done is 40-foot wide. So every one of our home sites can all be the same. So we don't have to change those, so it'll all be the same, and then we can plug in which plan that we'll use, what hand, and then accordingly, if that makes sense. Any questions for?
I have a question. You said you had to reduce the size because, and you said wetlands. Is there actually wetlands on the property, or?
There are some areas there that to the compulsive property there.
That's the area. Actually, the area. Essentially, it's just about west corner, near the house,
Okay.
but they are, it is whichever.
So that doesn't have to be greater or anything?
No,
Okay.
no.
That was my
We
question.
purposely
Okay.
stayed away
Okay.
from it, so we would have to deal with it.
Yeah, you don't want to touch it.
That's
Not
right.
touching it,
Okay.
just shifting everything.
Good enough.
It's like a museum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, okay.
No, it's easier to drop a couple units and mess with that.
Yeah, right,
There you go, you can kind of see how it flows,
yeah.
yeah, right there from the southwest corner.
So somebody come in and designate it as wetlands?
It came up on the wetland map, so we're just not gonna,
Okay.
so we don't have to essentially go any further. There were some samples, but we're staying out of it.
Okay. That answers my question.
Then, this is zoned R3, so 10% of this needs to be open space. Now I see the retention pond, will that qualify as the open space requirement? Will that have public access,
There's a total of 3 acres that will have access.
public access, so anybody in the community can access
So,
it?
land limit. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. So what we've done is, we've got that southwest corner there, as we said, where the dog park will be, and then the retention pond. That is approximately a little bit over 3 acres that will have public access for the residents to utilize that. As I said, we're gonna put probably 2 routes of parking in there. And then we still have not, this is the area I'm talking about, so.
Mm. And that will meet that requirement?
It
Okay.
was 16 acres, so 10% of 1.6, so we really doubled it.
Well, the retention pond, I guess, has to be accessible for it to be considered the open space, that's why I was asking,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We're gonna make it decorative, and again, only have us a little bit, but we're talking about the Demo area, trying to make it an attractive park area.
Mm.
So the access that you're talking about is
Mm.
that little, to the east, that's the access point.
Okay.
For the common,
Just want to make sure.
okay, the common ground.
And
area.
also parking for, that's what Dave was saying, with the dog park there, we're gonna put something there, so everybody that lives on this back side, people aren't walking through their yards, or, so it'll
So that'll be the, is it 15 foot or whatever, that
Yeah.
access?
So we'll have that accessible all the way through where they can pull their cars in, park there, because if you're all the way up,
If you're at the front
Yeah.
of it.
yeah, it's.
You've got a small yard, but if you want your dog to play, I mean,
Yeah.
we're trying to accommodate, and then you're even kids come play and stuff like that.
What's gonna keep somebody that doesn't live there coming and using the dog park?
Good question.
That's a good question.
You know, I guess we-
ask that myself.
You know, what we
Everybody's gonna
could,
use
what we
that.
could do is we could, I don't know, let me ask an HO what HOAs do, because it might make sense that you have your own little pass key, or you have a key to get in. So, you don't typically have that kind of issue at the back of a property, but it's a good question.
Yeah.
Long
long-term, are you looking to annex this with Greencastle?
No one has talked to me about that. I've heard rumors. I was told I'd be reached out to on it, and no one had reached out to me, so we were following the county standards and the city on utilities and let it go.
And the city for the road.
Right.
So it's gonna be city specs when we're moving on, okay.
Now, will the city specs meet or exceed our requirements?
Yes.
So I know you got the two roads going out to the east, obviously that's for future development. But again, right towards the end, so you have to put a cul-de-sac in there for fire safety or anything like that, right?
No, only because it ends in a short amount of,
Right.
yeah, so we're able to just.
Yeah, but it's
go-
500 feet down the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be on this microphone?
We are destroying this meeting. I mean.
Tabitha Briones with Fishback, and yes, that little piece for emergency access isn't a cul-de-sac since it's such a short, amount of distance. We're able to convey all of the emergency vehicles around through the next street. So we can make that whole movement. I'll just stay up here just in case.
I've heard no mention of this being a gated community. I assume it's not going to be.
No.
So I could drive through there and nose around any, or anyone else.
Probably just like any other neighborhood.
Major subdivision.
Yeah.
I see you.
You know, all the, like the road, when you come in, you know, when it goes around to the south, where it makes the bend, is that road 2-lane, or is it just 1 lane and they go around and come back out and go back up?
Everything's two lanes.
2 directions, okay.
And it's the full road size, that's the 24.
I seen where it's 50 foot wide.
You know, the sidewalks on both sides.
Did you have anyone for the tech review?
Yeah. I'm just commenting, there's sidewalks on both
Okay.
sides. I have a question.
I have a question, I'm getting at something. So, what were the things that come up with the tech review board that
I
were
actually
out of
have
the
the
ordinary?
letter, if you want, I can go through it real quick.
Okay.
So tech review, there are, 5 items, and I can go more into detail, I'll just kind of highlight real quick, and that way if you pick up something I miss. Number 1, the, corrected for ownership, that was done, they just needed the labeling essentially, editorial remark. Number 2 is, street address, so we've updated, streets, once they curve, have to change the name, so we've updated that, and we have some new street names. Number 3, preliminary plans need to have surface and subsurface drains, storm sewer, sanitary, water, the road detail, and we're using City of Greencastle, preliminary drainage, preliminary landscape, preliminary lighting. So I'll come back to that, because that was a lot for number 3. Number 4, preliminary building plans, we've submitted those, you guys have a copy. And then number 5, following this, address the following in the future. So item 5 is things that we're gonna have for our final plan set. So really the only thing that we haven't addressed in full would be number 3, which is the long list. Surface, subsurface, storm sewer, sanitary water, preliminary drainage, landscape, and design. And I can kind of address those if you'd like. So for preliminary, subsurface and surface drains, all of the subsurface drains are connect to the gonna connect to storm. So everything will be interconnected, and all of the impervious areas will get to the detention pond. Storm sewers, everything will be at grade, available along the road, we'll have your standard, city-approved inlets, curb inlets. The sanitary and water, I actually talked personally to both utilities. We have capacity, just to let you know, for sanitary, the preliminary design, everything, so as you guys probably noticed, everything flows to the southwest because of natural grade. That is where all of our stormwater will go, that's also where all the sanitary needs to go because it's gravity. Once we get it back there, we're actually gonna do a lift station and pump it back into, back to the north, and it'll connect to city sewer. And we've got all of that preliminarily approved by the sanitary department. Water, force mains, so that's a little bit easier to design. Preliminary drainage, we're designing to the 10-100, so we're meeting all requirements. And landscape and lighting, we will do the same. Whatever you guys require is what they're planning to meet. And that's the only reason that we didn't have it on plan, was just to make sure we have a list of everything and they're not asking for variances. And I went through that really fast, if you still have questions.
Okay. Anyone on the board have any questions they would like to ask? And then please, why they're up there.
And I,
So I assume that those things were brought up.
I have a question.
They'll
Okay.
open it up to the
Oh,
public.
yeah.
meeting, so
Oh, okay.
We'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
Maybe we've gone about this a little bit backwards, but
You're fine.
the tech review board, these things that were brought up and so forth and so on, were those the only things that the tech review felt needed to be addressed?
I'm not sure if it's what, the only thing that needed to be addressed, but that was our main concerns.
Okay.
Yeah,
For preliminary.
yeah.
There's still gonna be another tech review, after we get our final design. This is kind of like our concepts, but we'll definitely have more design coming up.
Can you folks hear okay?
Most
You
of
wanna
it,
come up
yeah,
front?
Most of it I can hear.
You wanna come up front?
They've addressed a lot that I had questions about.
Okay, okay. If no one else has anything, then at this point in time, I
So what,
will.
wait a minute, on the landscaping part, so what do you plan on doing? You said whatever we recommend, so.
Well, so,
Need the ordinance, ordinance,
Well,
thank you for correcting me.
ordinance, yeah.
Ordinance, not recommendation.
yeah, and I will say, at preliminary, what we're looking at doing is, every lot will have probably a tree out in front of it. And we purposely kept the tree line on the backside for a buffer. We have the landscape, but we'll have a decorative tree out, and then we're talking about, on the front of each front porch will be some kind of boxwoods or something like that, that will keep the green space up. Something like that. Well, not quite boxwoods.
Further discussion, any questions? Move ahead.
Have you guys been out to the property? Seen it?
I've been by it.
I mean, when you look at it, it's pretty picturesque anyway, because you've got the tree line here, you've got the trees at the back, you've got the trees. You've got all this that we retained, and then you've got the open field, and the way that the elevation falls, it's really kind of a pretty picturesque.
Everything goes through okay, I'm just saying, when this finally does get to the point that you get a go-ahead and so forth and so on, if indeed that happens, when would you start?
Well, we'd like to have, as soon as we get the okay, we're gonna start the infrastructure, and we're gonna build the models the first thing, so we can do pre-sales. And I would like to start that by, it's probably not likely gonna happen by fall, it seems a little certain there, but probably first of spring.
Okay.
Because the infrastructure, we go ahead and get started on.
How long will it take to put the sewer and the roads in?
I don't have an answer to that, I don't know.
We have not got until we can give anybody a plan, they
Okay.
cannot.
I'm assuming on a project like that, obviously, if you're doing this to city code, you would submit plans to them and so forth and so on, or they would tell you what it was gonna be for the most part. Do you people pick out who does that work, or do
We
you?
told them we would use their, we told them we would use who the city uses.
Okay, okay.
So, because they're providing it, and we want to make sure that we're connected. And if it ever gets annexed in,
Then
they choose to do that, but there's no, and I think we told them that we would have, I had the agreement. We told them that we would allow them to have their inspectors inspected also.
Okay.
So you're gonna maintain all the roads and stuff, right?
As of now, there's, no road.
Is it, I thought it was all gonna be,
Fine.
until it's
Completed.
done, completed.
I only discussed utilities, so I'm gonna double check.
I think it was said that it was
Yes, for the roads, right? For the roads, okay, the roads should be, the roads will be dedicated, and then sanitary, the gravity feed, and then we lateral back, and then.
Well, I mean, you guys, the county's not gonna maintain them after you're done and gone, right?
For the,
I understood the city was
City
taking
was.
over.
That's why the city
Okay.
is requiring them over them.
So the city maintains South Street from 231
Right.
all the way to Zinc
The
Mill,
road,
the roads. So
Then
they
the
will
county
maintain-
goes-
And then the county takes over from there. So
Yeah.
they will maintain the road within the subdivision, the city will, not the county.
Okay,
It'll be dedicated to the city,
okay.
The city will maintain the roads in the subdivision?
yes.
Okay.
Once they're dedicated, yes. Once
Any
they're-
idea how long that process takes?
I think it's 80%, isn't it, what it is? 80% has to be complete on the
We're working
occupancy.
very closely with the city to make sure that we cover all bases.
So I'm going to assume that the city would like to come along and annex this for tax, not just guessing, for tax purposes, I don't know that, but
I don't know the rules, talking to Lori, there's some different rules and regulations that they have to follow. So, don't know what that looks like.
This is city limits, and to the north is city limits.
Mhm.
So if they annex this, they also have to annex everything surrounding it on that side of it,
on the west side of it,
yes.
okay?
And those people to the west.
What is that
Yeah.
property to the west?
There's a home and a building, and the church owns some of it.
Yeah.
The church owns, yes.
The church owns this 50-foot strip and that right there. I'm not sure what that,
And those are the people that were here at the first meeting.
Yep.
And that's what they were worried about, that the city didn't annex in there because they didn't want to pay the higher tax rate.
Mm-hmm.
Valid point.
I have a question for you. The property off the southwest corner, you see that open swath that kind of goes northeasterly? Is that a gas line or electric? Okay.
Yes.
Is there a gas line easement across this property?
No,
This is-
we stayed away from it.
Yeah.
It's on the back side of it.
It's not in our property.
Yeah, because I didn't know what this was right here. That's not a gas line.
No.
It actually runs,
Has
looks like
been
it runs
keeping up with
parallel
any rule
to the
changes.
back of ours.
Yep.
And then when it hits our corner, then it goes.
Okay.
up.
So the gas line's not on?
No,
No.
no, no.
Anyone else? Okay, at this point in time, I will open up the public hearing. Would you folks, would you mind to just come up here?
Technically, since we're live streaming, they have to come to the podium.
Okay, all right.
We can hand them the microphone.
Thank you.
No.
So, sir, if you want to speak, you need to come to the podium, you need to state your name and address for the company that you represent.
My name is James Harmon, and I represent Peace Lutheran Church. And we right up front, we are not against this development. But I do have questions. Our property is this piece right here. And my first question was, your drainage, did I understand you to say that the drainage is gonna be into that retention pond, and it will be pumped into the city's storm sewers?
You want me to address? Okay, yes. So what'll happen
Okay,
is,
it's not coming on, I know the natural flow
Yeah.
comes onto us,
yes,
but if you're gonna have streets and buildings and that, you're gonna increase the flow of water.
We are detaining so that whatever is the release right now from the property, whatever happens, it'll be less. That's how the bond will work.
All right, I thought that it said that you were gonna pump it. Yeah, into the storm sewer.
The sanitary is the one that'll be pumped. The pond naturally flows down, so we will outlet it to that stream, but
stormwater.
rainwater.
I understand,
Okay,
I understand construction.
okay, yes. We will release with a smaller pipe, but the erosion will be, typically we won't have to worry about erosion control, because we're detaining, so all of that'll be taken care of on the upstream end.
Yeah, you're reducing the flow of water.
Yes, yep.
Yeah. Okay, the other question I had, you said that the dog park was gonna be, there was 3 acre area that's gonna be on this end of the building, this end up here is all gonna be retention in the dog pond?
No, not all. So this will be, retention pond will be here, dog park will be over here. This will have parking here, we'll have little gated dog park here, and this will just be within the zero decorative green space.
Who will be in charge, I guess, during construction and after it's once done? Who will be in charge of the trash, I guess, that comes off of the property?
So the HOA and then us as developers will be responsible for it.
Because I worked outside construction for 35 years and did a lot of heavy construction, and I farmed for 42. And the big issue I had around subdivisions all the time was the trash from the builders blowing off on the farm ground in that, and how are you gonna handle that?
Well, am I supposed to? So what we do is we will have dumpsters on every job for the trash. And it's what we do now. I mean, now, and I'm not gonna tell you that if we have 85, 90 mile an hour winds, that things don't go where they're, where God takes them. But 95% of the time, we are contained with dumpsters always on the site, so.
Is this area gonna be fenced, any at all, or is that retention pond gonna be fenced?
We're not planning on fencing, no, we're trying to leave it open so that the neighborhood can actually use it and enjoy it.
Okay. That was one of our big concerns because our property is an attractive nuisance for kids to come on it, build houses, and I've even been in conditions myself where the people thought that was their dumping ground, was the farm ground. They bring their grass clippings and everything out there, but that's gonna be a controlled.
Correct. We'll have a company that actually cuts the grass, and they will have to take the grass clippings with them. They will not dump them on anybody's property.
Okay.
Yeah. But valid, I understand, yeah. I've seen it, so, especially on the farming side too, so
Yeah.
I've been there.
Okay, that was my questions. Thank you very much. Well, good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Success.
Appreciate that.
I'm assuming at this point in time that we don't have anyone else to speak for or against her. And now with the questions, did we get any letters or phone calls?
We've had a few phone calls just asking general questions, no letters.
I can hear you, I'm sorry.
We've had a few phone calls just asking general questions. No one has voiced any opposition, and we've had no letters in.
Discussion amongst the board? Mr. Bowers?
I don't have any.
You don't?
I see nothing wrong with it, if you're asking me.
Asking everyone.
Now, are we looking just, is this as a preliminary, or is this the actual preliminary plat?
This will still have to go back to tech
It
review.
will still go back to tech review for final. If you guys wanted to see it at the final stage, you would have to make that part of the motion. Otherwise, we'll go to tech review.
So in that case, would tech review be the ones that would pass it? Okay. But we do have the option, if we so desire, to take the last peek at it then. do
at
we
it.
feel that there's the need for that? I'm asking you.
With the,
Once we get the revisions on the things that we asked for and the tech review reviews it by state law, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, as long as it meets our ordinances by state law, we have to approve it as long as it meets the ordinances.
Okay.
So that's what the tech review is looking at, to make sure that it meets all of the ordinances and that everything is covered. If there's any waivers that they're asking, that would come before this board, but they just said they were not asking any waivers, they were gonna follow the UDO.
Is there anyone on the board that would feel the need for us to take another peek at this? Or want to?
Sounds like a no to me.
Nobody's talking to us tonight, are they? Okay. Someone like to make a motion, some type?
I'll make the motion. I make the motion, I don't know if I'm gonna word this right, but I make the motion to approve it. And as long as their standards meet the tech review, it passes and we're done with us. Is that right? Okay.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Who was that? Mr. Bowers? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, that's pretty simple, wasn't it?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Very much. You want these back? Nope.
Was the money in there somewhere? $100 bill stuck in there somewhere?
You just said that live.
Lisa already got to him
Thank you
first.
very much, I appreciate it. Thank
luck.
you,
You're welcome.
thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good to see you.
You too. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm sure it'll be nice.
Geez,
Where were you sitting? Were you in the paper?
You don't show me being live.
We were flying that, didn't you?
So, I'm assuming that the way this streaming thing operates, you know, is
We gotta approve the,
I don't think we have any minutes.
approve the budget. You know, with the money or not. I got mine all stuck together.
no, no
No,
minutes.
we don't have any minutes to approve. Is there any other business or wishes to be heard or anything you'd like to bring up?
No, unless you guys have any questions for me based on the reports.
There's a potential for a very hot topic coming down the pipeline in a month or two potentially.
Yes,
What
thank
would
you.
that be?
Are we going to try to hold that here? We're going to look for another location? How does that all work?
So here's the issue with that. If we hold it somewhere else, we still are required by law to stream it.
Okay,
So we'd have to figure out the logistics on streaming and how that would work and where that would be. We have everything set up here to do it. There would be the overflow outside like we did at the BZA meeting that we had, standing room only, and there were people out in the atrium. That's an option. If we want to move it somewhere else, then you guys are gonna need to tell me where to move it to. Most places are gonna charge us to rent their space. The fairgrounds charge for us to rent their space. I don't know if Ivy Tech will allow us to do that.
I think we need to be somewhere besides here.
Oh, yeah. I
Could-
agree.
But we need to figure out the whole
But-
streaming part
We
of it.
just need to call
Ha-
Tech, we need to call Tech Ryan and see
And
what
see what we need to do.
capability is.
Yeah.
would
Since you
Cloverdale allow us to use one of their gyms potentially?
I'm sorry?
Would
Essentially,
Cloverdale-
we just have to contact the school, but then we, again, it all comes down to how are we gonna stream it and what's that gonna look like? So we need to contact the tech company that set up our streaming services to figure that out before we can make that decision. So the understanding is that they're gonna file in August for the September meeting, so we have another month to figure it out. So maybe have some better answers for you at the August meeting, because right now I don't know.
well, we can't have it here. That just makes everybody mad from the beginning, so.
Well, when we did have something, we had a function of some kind, I don't remember what it was, but it was out at Ivy Tech. You know, and that room was certainly bigger.
We did, the meeting for,
One of zoning, the
Oh, that was a presentation on the UDO or something,
right,
right?
and we weren't streaming it at that time, so it wasn't a problem. The
Invite all
issue
those
now
people into
is
the property.
we're required to stream, so how that's gonna look and how we're gonna.
It'll probably be streamed live anyway, they'll probably have some news people there, so.
Well, I can remember years ago, we went to the fairgrounds when the gun place wanted to start out west of town. You know, that night, there was probably at least 150 people there.
The fairgrounds would be the biggest space.
Fairgrounds would be the biggest space, Cloverdale High School would be a big space, it's also centrally located to where the project is, and it'd be easier for people to get to in that area than coming up
Well,
to the fairgrounds.
we wouldn't even have to be in the gym, we could do that in the cafeteria.
Right,
Yeah, so we wouldn't have to worry about protecting the floor and like that.
right,
Yeah.
it would just be how are we going to stream it?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it much of an issue to get your streaming equipment in order to do that?
That's the question I have to get with the tech company. And we
So
don't
it
know the
can be
answer to that.
somewhat of a hassle for you then.
I mean, I don't know, that's what we need to find out. Yeah.
Well, I assume you're working on that as we speak then. Okay. Anything else? Have a motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
You gotta make the motion.
Yes.
I'll make
I'll make the motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion, I believe I have a motion and a